Last night, I dreamt about a clothing store that had some sort of membership, where if you're a member, you get different and better prices on clothes. Similar to like a gym membership, but it wasn't that you just got like a percentage discount on things. It's like everything was actually priced differently. Like individual tags were just different. It was weird. Um, and I was on a kick to have professional clothes. So I tried on a couple of like lace camisoles and got discounts even though I wasn't a member. I must have been a good pretender or something. But earlier in my dream, my brother Matthew and I went to a concert together. We were in the front row, and it was like one of those non-seated venues. It wasn't like a Target Center or something. It was indoors and in kind of like a den sort of space, so there wasn't a bar. It was dark. There was no furniture. It was the band was well, the band was one male singer, and apparently he was like the main guy, and everyone knew him, and that's kind of why people went there was for him. But there was also a female piano player and backup singer, but which is, I mean, it's odd because the music that they played was kind of like a rap metal mix, and I don't know how you do that with just a piano, but apparently it worked, and it was a combination of my brother and my favorite style of music. He's into rap and I'm into metal, so it was cool. That's why we went to that together. And at one point, the singer had a pop, and I decided to be all funny, and I ran up to the stage and stole it from him, and I kind of like paraded around the whole crowd on the outside, like, yeah, look, I stole his pop. I thought I was so cool. And everyone was like silent, staring at me, like, what is she doing? Except for my brother, who was laughing hysterically, which is great. And when I came back around to the front, I gave the pop back to him, and he was kind of like doing the playful like, "Oh, what'd you do that for?" And I just thought it was really funny, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm the center of attention at this concert where everyone loves him." So I was being all funny and like, "Oh, you know, like the starstruck girl thing." Um, and as he was like giving me this attention in front of everybody, he had like a mini fridge behind him, and he pulled out like Mexican rice and microwaved it and gave it to me and was like, "Oh, here you go." And yeah, that was stunning. Uh, I wrote down things of two more dreams I had that night, but I didn't write details of them because I thought I'd remember. And it says vet in Oakdale, and I don't have any idea what I was going to write for that. Um, then the other one I wrote was haircut, atheism, Somerset dream, and this one I remember, and it's kind of intense. Um, Obviously, I have I have hair, but I got this haircut like kind of recently, and my mom just saw it for the first time yesterday. And when I had written this, she hadn't seen it yet. So in my dream, what it was is that I got this haircut when she was with me, but I mean, it starts out slower than this. Uh, I can't remember which part came first, so forgive me if I skip around a lot. But I went back to my hometown in Somerset, where I went to the house that we used to live in, and I knocked on the door. I think I was running away from my mom because she was upset with me about the atheism thing, which I'll get back to. It's not the order of it's not so important. But so I ran back to that house, like I think thinking that it was still my house, and I was like knocking on the door, and she answered it, and she knew who I was. I don't really remember who she was except for that she was a friend of my mom's. I don't think she's a real person. Just in my dream, she was a friend of my mom's. And I went in and was telling her that my mom was really upset with me because my mom, like I'm an atheist and my mom's a Christian, and she in my dream, and I guess maybe in real life too, we don't really talk about it a lot, but she thought that since I was an atheist, I was like apocalyptic and evil, and like I didn't think about anything except like really sad stuff. Like I didn't believe in, you know, beauty or truth or any of that stuff. And so I was like really sad about it, and she was really mad at me for something. Like there was something else revolving around that where she was just mad at me. And so like I ran in and I was telling this woman about it, and when my mom like caught up, the lady like mediated between us and helped us like talk it out, and it was kind of cool. And then she's also like a hairdresser in that dream, so she brought us to her hairdressing studio and gave me this haircut with my mom there, so it's like kind of like a bonding thing. So yeah, if I think of what I meant by vet in Oakdale, I might upload a new version of this or make another video and put the same date on it, but I doubt that I'll remember it because if I don't remember it now, I probably won't remember it later. But yeah, there's one more dream today. New video, of course, though.